The core issue here isn't just about political disputes. It's a dramatic clash that has escalated to threats and security scares, revealing how deeply divided and tense the environment has become. But here's where it gets controversial. What does it really say about the state of democracy when lawmakers flee their home state to avoid legislation they oppose, and that act sparks threats of violence? It's a complex mix of political strategy, constitutional rights, and the dangerous world of fueled misinformation. Recently, Governor JB Pritzker publicly pledged on a late-night talk show to ensure the safety of Texas House Democrats who had left Texas for Illinois, a move aimed at halting Republican-led efforts to redraw congressional districts in favor of the GOP before midterm elections. When Stephen Colbert asked Pritzker if Illinois would protect these fleeing lawmakers, the governor responded confidently, stating, "As long as they're in Illinois, they're safe." This came after Texas's senior senator requested the FBI's help in tracking down and arresting the Democrats he departed for Illinois and other states. However, the situation quickly turned serious. On Wednesday morning, the Texas delegation issued a statement revealing they were targeted by a threat. Previously scheduled for a news conference in St. Charles with Illinois U.S. Senator Dick Durbin was canceled, following a report of a bomb threat at the hotel hosting the lawmakers, the Q Center. Law enforcement responded promptly, evacuating about 400 people, but no explosive devices were found. This incident raised alarm bells about the growing climate of hostility. Other lawmakers, like Texas State Representative John Busey, shared accounts of being awakened early and told to evacuate due to a supposed bomb threat, an experience that added to the tension. Busey criticized the political atmosphere, blaming some Texas officials, including Attorney General Ken Paxton and Governor Greg Abbott, accusing them of spreading chaos deliberately and fueling such dangerous behavior. Both Paxton and Abbott have called for the arrest of the fleeing Democrats, with Paxton asserting that Texas should pursue all possible means to find those who think they are above the law. Law enforcement in Illinois, including the Kane County State's Attorney's Office and the Illinois State Police, confirmed multiple threats, but reassured that no devices were discovered and everyone is safe. This series of threats underscores how volatile and unpredictable this political standoff has become. Meanwhile, Pritzker's public appearance on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, amid controversy over CBS's announced cancellation, is seen as part of his effort to boost his national profile. As he campaigns for a third term in Illinois, he's positioning himself as a defender of democratic norms, especially in the context of the Texas redistricting controversy. He criticizes the Texas move as an attack on voting rights, claiming it targets Black and brown communities and is likely to end up in court. Interestingly, Pritzker's remarks also touched on Illinois' own gerrymandering, with humorous jabs suggesting that the heavily manipulated maps were handed over to a kindergarten class for drawing. Ultimately, this situation highlights the ongoing political chaos, where tactics like legislative flight and threats threaten to destabilize democratic processes. It also raises questions for viewers. When lawmakers take extraordinary steps to block policy, does it undermine or protect democracy? And how should society respond when political battles turn violent and dangerous? Your thoughts on this contentious and multi-layered issue?